Hi, my name's Karen. I'm getting on a bit and have worked in all sorts of jobs in large and very small organizations over the past 25 years. For the most part, all of the IT systems have been crap. After years of being ground down by sysadmins who couldn't give two hoots if you can't log on, to endless form filling out just to get a new program installed, I'd become despondent, dejected, and worn down in a way that only a cancelled character in a Dilbert cartoon could feel. So, in 2008, just before the colloquium in Germany, I took up post as a then RGC. Sure, I was happy to be starting something new, but I was fearful. Everyone kept on about Revman and Archie, and I was pretty sure they weren't talking about the comic. Were these their drug dealers? 'Cause they sure talked about them like they were jonesing for them. Surely their system was going to be just like everyone else's, slow, unreliable, not fit for purpose, impossible to change, yada yada yada. But lo and behold, it wasn't. It was as if something had been designed from scratch to perfectly suit a variety of users. It was miraculous. After I picked my jaw up from the floor, I felt compelled to thank anyone remotely involved in its development. Heck, I practically walked about the Freiburg conference kissing the ground Jacob, Rasmus, and Monica walked on. Who were these superhumans? How could they have developed something so appropriate, so stable, yet not have been poached by leaders of industry? Happy, smiling, and with a spring in my step, I returned to work. Gone were the days of shuffling paper. It was the future, right there on my screen, just like Walt Disney had promised 50 years ago in Tomorrowland. No more paper. Instant communication. I was in awe. I was in love. How is it possible to be in love with a system? I'll tell you. Take, for instance, the small but beautifully executed component of having one record for each person involved in the collaboration. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful in all your life? I mean, don't you remember the days when you get handed a business card and then have to type it into some sort of office program to keep track of the detail? If you were lucky, which would never sync with your word processor, nor dial the phone for you. Here it was, current contacts, maintained by all. It was beautiful. And versioning, oh, versioning! I'd seen the dark side of Lotus Notes, but this was so much easier, clearly developed for Blonde 2.0, those who could click but not quite comprehend. Perfect. Nowadays, the IMS allows me to keep a desk so tidy, people ask if anyone works at it. But more importantly, to work from anywhere in the world, including the kitchen counter or, the indoor playground when the children are out of school. My blood pressure is lower. I'm no longer fearful of losing an important document. I never get paper cuts. I sleep well knowing that all our docs are being lovingly cared for by some nice Danish folk. And most importantly, I've become an ambassador for the collaboration, and that it's possible to have stable, well thought out systems. Happy birthday, IMS. May we grow old together.